That's body image. First of all, thank you for all being here. Do you guys watch music videos?
Yeah, definitely. In my life, yes.
As viewers, are you aware that what you're seeing is not reality?
Yes. Like they try to project this image that it is real, and then like you're supposed to try and live up to it. So I think that like when it comes to beauty, like the idea of beauty isn't what is realistic.
We all know it's not real. We all know. We like entertainment. That's why it works so well.
I think that people should be able to like watch music videos and enjoy them for what they are, but also like look at them with a critical eye.
But as a kid, you internalize it, whether you realize it or not. I mean, you have Akon or something doing Smack It. Telling girls, it's like, come on, you have to be pretty, you have to have like, you know, these proportions, or else you won't be desirable to guys. And it affects guys too, because guys, suddenly that will be their definition of beauty.
I also think that guys, if they're not aware of how they're being brainwashed, they like let that dictate what they think is attractive.
They see girls getting all dressed up, and then when the girls do get dressed up and they look really good, the guys feel like, oh, I can't go talk to her. Look at her, she's over there looking good, and I'm just over here like, you know what I mean? And then he sees on TV all these rappers and Babe.
Okay, but we're talking
and like 50 Cent, like candy shop, you know, I have to be buff so then girls come to my candy shop.
Yeah,
I'm the little doctor.
you see on TV, you see these girls getting picked up by these guys who are big and buff, and so guys
but it's your fault for buying into those perceptions.
No, I think we were fed them at such a young age and how we were like defenseless, and they were like, eat this, and you're like, okay, and then like now it's in our brains for life.
As individuals, average people are not represented, and when we watch it, we feel like we're the minority. We feel like we're not pretty enough, we're not skinny enough.
Are you guys dissatisfied with your body?
Yes and no. Not currently. Yes. I'm not gonna say that. Like, I think it's also just human nature to be dissatisfied with something about yourself always.
No, but why wouldn't you want to look good though? I mean, like in society,
you feel good about yourself.
No, but society does tell you that looking good will make you get you that much further.
I feel like I have to look good.
Why?
Because I'm still kind of self-conscious about my weight and stuff, so I feel like everything else on me has to be perfect. I think also it's important to question why we have these ideals of beauty and like why it's so beautiful to be really skinny.
Fortunately, it's the physical a lot of times that you'll notice first. That's the first thing that draws your attention is their looks.
It's a really sad thought, but I think a lot of people are biased like that.
Like, we're all sitting here as adults and talking about it, but what are we going to do to change it?
We should go after the fashion industry. Give them other options. Tell them that a skinny girl is not the only thing that's good.
Looks does not make a person. Their personality makes a person.
I got to a point where I had lost so much weight that people were telling me to my face, like, you're too thin.
I mean, it's great to be slender and healthy, no doubt about it, but, you know, there's that expression, dying to be thin.
How many times a day do you look in the mirror?
Probably more times than I should.
When was the last time you looked in the mirror?
Probably 5 minutes ago.
Plastic surgery, media pressures, and fitting in when Much Talk's body image continues.